you're not muscling. They call it weak when you're not muscling. They call it weak when you're not muscling. They call it weak when you're not muscling. They call it.
What you gotta do? What she say?
Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is WTP Sports Dude Post Game Sports bringing y'all the live reaction to the Week 9 of the NFL. Me myself, I'm post game. That dude right there, Parlay Poe, Mr. Ohio, Mr. Michigan, Mr. Blissberg. How you feeling tonight, brother?
Man, I'm good. I can't complain. Ain't nobody gonna listen to me. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little better, man. My coach took a ugly loss to your Steelers, but I was at least able to get you in the fantasy league, so I'll take 1-1.
Yeah, yeah, you did. You tore me up in the fantasy league.
That dude right there is Mr. WTP Sports himself. Rob, how you doing tonight, my man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I thought I was coming in here to try to help out, man, but I wasn't. I didn't know I was going to do that.
Yeah, we good. Like,
You good, brother? You good,
All right,
brother?
cool. All right,
Well,
cool. I
let's
don't want to push the end button. Now, go
man.
ahead. What you
Are
going to
you?
say?
No, I was gonna start. You staying or what?
Nah, I'm going. I'm going out. I just got to figure out how to get out of here. All right, all right. I'm out. I'm out. I think I know how. All right, cool. I'm out.
Peace. I think he froze up. But anyway,
let me
let's
see.
uh let's begin with the Thursday night game, man. You had the Ravens 28, Dolphins 6. The Ravens improved to 3-5. The Dolphins dropped to 2-7. King Henry, 19 carries, 119 yards. What do you think about this game?
Well, it's typical Miami, man. Like, I don't know what they have going on down there, but it's not looking good. And they offsetting some pieces right now, trading folks. But King Henry gonna be King Henry, uh, long as he get that fumbling problem together. I know this was a mismatch from the dribble. So Ravens is the Ravens until Lamar. You know what I mean? Lamar come back, they're a different team, but Ravens is the Ravens.
Now your division, man. I know your Steelers got a big win against the Colts Sunday, to keep them up top. The Bengals took a ugly loss, not ugly loss. That was an exciting game. Uh, do you think the Ravens can either get back into contention or possibly win the division or make the playoffs as a wild card?
I definitely think that because anytime you have Lamar, you have a weapon. You know what I mean? Lamar, he himself is a couple wins. You know what I mean? By himself, long as he ain't messing around with KC or the Bills, himself
Yeah.
count for a couple wins himself.
Yeah, man, I agree. I definitely think if anybody can pull their team out of the mud and make a playoff run, it's definitely Lamar Jackson. In my opinion, outside of Pat Mahomes, he's the best quarterback in the league. But we'll see what happens. Let's go to the Falcons and Patriots. Excuse
Falcons,
me.
yeah,
So,
Patriots. Go
hold on.
ahead.
Falcons 23, Patriots 24. The Falcons fall to 3-5. The Patriots improved to 7-2. Demario Douglas, 4 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. But in a losing effort, man, I thought Drake London looked amazing. 9 catches, 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. And to be honest, he really, as far as the receivers go, he really they only receiving threat. I mean, the tight end, Everybody keep waiting and waiting. Kyle Pitts, they keep waiting on him to explode. And he's been solid this year, but I don't think he's ever going to get to the point where he's elite talent. But I don't know if he'll ever be an elite player. What was your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, they need Cal Pitts to turn that corner. They need him to be elite because he'll be such a weapon for that offense. With London, him, and Bijan. Um, London was grabbing stuff out the air, man. He is special talent, man. He is special. He can't get away from him. He can't get away from the Falcons, man. They have to sign him to one of them big contracts when they come up. And then, like on the other side, New England is playing good, and Drake May. You know what I mean? Like you said last week, um, he spread the ball around, man.
Yeah,
He spread the ball around, and he gonna be a real good quarterback for that New England club.
yeah, I agree. I agree, man. And another thing is, the Patriots, they can possibly win that division, man. At 7-2, and they got to win over the Bills already this season. So that's going to be real interesting going down the stretch. The Falcons, I don't know what the heck is wrong with them, man. Again, like I said last stream, one week they look great, one week they look terrible. I don't know what it is. They got probably the most talented running back in the NFL. He doesn't have the greatest game. And I don't know, man. Maybe they need a new coach. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, he really just got down there though, right? Uh, the coach,
I think
he
I want to say
because
this
we
is this.
what?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because we got their ex head coach as our offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith. So Arthur Smith been there 2 years. Well, this is second year, so um, he had to be there like for 2 years. So, but Penix is
Yeah,
his quarterback. He actually draft Penix.
yeah.
So, so I don't know what's going on. A couple years ago they had this aggressive D that
Hmm.
looked like they was going to turn the corner, and then they got the Bates dude playing safety, was all pro 1 year. So I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, man. I just had higher X. I actually picked the Falcons to win the NFC South this season. It don't look like it's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. It's still relatively early. Let's move on to the Chargers and Titans, man. Chargers 27, Titans 20. The Chargers improved to 6-3, while the Titans fall to 1-8. The Titans didn't do much on offense, bro, but they had a punt return for a touchdown and an interception for a touchdown. Thoughts on this game?
He do even though he a rookie, man. Cam do a lot of uh check down into his running backs and stuff. Like if he can get that threat downfield, it's different. But he really ain't had no time to pass back there because he was getting rushed. He was getting rushed a lot. And then the Chargers, they gonna be the Chargers. They can get. I can see Justin can be rattled, man. He can be
Yeah,
rattled if you rush this guy. Uh, the right way because we coming in, we playing them this week. So I'm seeing what our defense have to do, but he can be rattled. But he have some tough receivers, man. He has some tough receivers, and he was getting them guys. He was getting his playmakers the ball.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I think the Titans are still in rebuild mode. I think they need the next coach that the Tennessee Titans hire has to be a money pick. They got to get their next coach right because I believe in their quarterback, and I believe that organization, that city, is ready to turn things around. I remember the days of Eric McNair. You had a couple years with Vince Young was actually pretty good. So I know the Titan fans are thirsty for a good team. So their next pick, when they pick another head coach, has to be money.
Yeah,
Let's uh let's move to the Colts and Steelers. Colts 20, Steelers 27. The Colts fall to 7-2. The Steelers improve to 5-3. Daniel Jones, one touchdown, three picks. I thought that was the key to the game. And like I'm gonna continue to say it, bro. the Colts gonna go as Jonathan Taylor go. And shout out to your Steelers. They had a hell of a game plan, and Taylor really didn't do too much. But Aaron Rodgers, 203 yards and a touchdown. Your boy Warren had 2 rushing touchdowns. What was your thoughts on this game? And how were
Yeah.
y'all the first team to really stifle this NFL leading offense in the Indianapolis Colts?
See, yeah, defense plays good. They play real good. See, what we come out with, see, usually on first down, we'll come out in single high defense. That's what y'all was planning on. I think that's what confused Jones. But when we came out with the man to man or the cover two, he didn't know which way to go because he was holding the ball too long. And then this is the best. I'm talking about y'all left. This is the first team that left their tackles on the island with Watt and Highsmith, and they broke through. And like you said, turnovers was the key. But we, after we scored them points off of that, we didn't score like our offense wasn't like super good. You know what I mean? Like we just got them after them turnovers. We just made y'all pay. You know what I mean? Like we made y'all pay off the turnovers. That's what happened.
You know what? Another thing y'all did, I thought a lot of people didn't notice this, but the corner y'all got from Miami, what's his name again? His name slips my mind.
For
Uh,
who?
from
No,
Miami,
oh, you talking about Ramsey?
y'all moved Ramsey to safety,
Yeah.
and that was genius. He played really well at safety, and I think as he's gotten older in his career, I think safety that was a money move. What say you?
Yeah, that I'm talking about. That's he played well. I'm talking about because they had him 1-on-1 with Warren sometime, and
Yeah,
how we did our coverage was we was letting him roam sometime, so it looked like it was two corners on Pittman. You know what I mean? Because Pittman he
yeah.
really ain't do nothing, man.
Yeah, I mean, y'all, man, listen, this is the first time the Colts offense was stifled, bro. And I gotta give it to y'all. I give credit where it's due. The Steelers had a hell of a game plan, man. So shout out to y'all. Let's move on to the 49ers and Giants. 49ers win this game 34-24. The 49ers improve to 6-3. The Giants fall to 2-7. Christian McCaffrey was the story of this game, in my opinion, bro. 106 yards rushing, a touchdown, 5 catches, 67 receiving yards, and another touchdown. The Giants, no Scatterbo, no neighbors, but that quarterback Dart, he has a really bright future. What say you, bro?
Yes, he do, man. I like Dart, man. I think we should have picked Dart. You know what I mean for my Steelers, let him learn behind Aaron Rodgers. But like you said, Mac Jones is in that Shanahan offense, man. So he getting rid of that ball quick, and it's not a check down. That's a play. When you run, they run in the tight end receiver. They running them off and throwing it to McCaffrey on the little, not even the screen, just having him 1-on-1 with a linebacker. That's their play. That's not even the check down. So
Yeah.
with that Shanahan offense, man, Mac Jones is fitting in well, and I like him. I like him down there.
Do you think when Brock Purdy gets healthy, do you think there's a quarterback controversy or do they just go straight back to Purdy?
They're going to be Purdy because Purdy got the bag. They already gave
Yeah.
Purdy that bag. So
Hmm.
usually coaches like that say you can't lose your position off of being injured. So I think
Yeah.
Purdy be quarterback one after, after he heal up.
Agreed. Speaking of Shanahan, let's move to the Broncos and Texans. The Broncos 18, the Texans 15. The Broncos improved to 7-2. The Texans fall to 3-5. Now CJ Stroud went out with a concussion in the first quarter. Uh, and their defense, the Texans defense played really well.
Yeah.
Uh, the Broncos just are a better team right now. As I said, they sit at 7-2. Parlay poll: can the Broncos win the AFC West?
They sure can. Right now, it look like they can win it with these late heroic comebacks. They did this like 3 weeks in a row. But think about it is the key was Stroud getting hurt because Stroud was
Yeah,
moving the ball on them though.
yeah,
Stroud was then once he got hurt, that's when everything changed because dude couldn't move the ball no more. But with Sertan out and everything, if they come against them, the Chiefs or the Bills, they gonna need that solid corner though. They gonna need that corner. So that's the only thing I think probably hampered them is probably the defense, the mismatch with them receivers, with KC and the Bills. But Denver can win it. But Texas had it. They had a nice little game plan because Stroud was moving the ball for them until he got hurt.
yeah. Yeah, man, that AFC West is going to be really interesting with Denver, Kansas City, and the Chargers. I still, even though the Chiefs lost this Sunday, I still like that team a lot. I still believe in Patty Mahomes and Big Red Andy Reid. I think they can possibly find a way to get it done, but not if the Broncos are going to keep winning, man, because that's a lot of catching up to do. Um, Panthers. Let's move on to the Panthers and Packers. What a weird game. Who had this on their parlay sheet?
I
Because the
know.
Panthers win. So what'd you say?
I said I know I didn't. I
I
know.
sure in the hell didn't, bruh. Panthers win this one 16-13. The Panthers improved to 5-4. The Packers dropped to 5-2-1. Bro, Rico Dowdle, coming from the Cowboys last season, man, he just takes the running back one job from Chuba Hubbard. 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just balling. Jordan Love didn't play well. 26 of 37 with interception, no passing touchdowns. Is Love overrated or was this just a bad game?
I think it was a bad game, and plus you got to think his receiving tight end went down with the ACL. So because he killed us that linebacker, I mean that tight end, he killed our linebacker. So I think they should they got to run Jacobs more. They putting it on the arm of Love all the time. They need to run Jacobs more. And then I'm happy to see Bryce Young getting some dubs, man. I'm happy to see Bryce Young get some dubs with that. Like you said, the Rico, he run violent, but I think he need a star receiver over there with him though.
You
Bryce Young.
don't believe in a rookie?
Who
Tetaroa McMillan?
Nah, I'm saying he young though, but he need a real stud. He need a veteran stud. Hey, if I
Okay.
was them, I go try to go get I try to go get somebody like T. Higgins or something, man.
Ooh wee. Ooh wee.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, man. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. We hold on. We got my man. We got City League TV in
Say,
the house. What's popping, homie?
what it do, my brothers? What it do, man? Chilling, man. I'm a little late to the party because I was early. I was waiting at 7. Then I got thrown aback. I
Yeah.
almost fell asleep. I looked at the clock and said, "Oh man, I'm late. I'm on
Oh
time
man.
though." What's good, my brothers?
Oh,
Yeah.
you super good. You super good. We was talking about the Packers and Panthers game, man. Panthers won this 16-13. Did you have any thoughts on this game?
Man, Carolina is just surprising, man. They
Yeah.
they really surprising right now, and it's gonna be interesting to see if they can keep it up. Big
Yeah.
surprise. Big surprise.
Yeah. Yeah. Jet Life said he said Love is overrated.
Mm.
And then he also said I don't believe in Bo Nix and Level Up Sports 10. What's up, Level Up Sports 10? He said, I'm a very disgruntled Bengals fan after the last couple weeks. We're going to get to y'all's game in a second.
Man, let's move on to the Saints and Rams. The Saints 10, Rams 34. The Saints fall to 1-8. The Rams improved to 6-2, coming off a bye. Stafford 281 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Devontae Adams 5 catches, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. Puka Nakua 7 catches, 95 yards and a touchdown. Nakua left this game with a rib injury. Uh, it wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't much to see. I mean, the Saints is a rebuilding team. Tyler Shuck got his first start. The Rams seem to be a well-oiled machine on offense, and the defense is actually playing well also. T1, what was your thoughts on this game, man?
The Saints suck, so it was just easy work for the Rams, just like you said from the beginning. You know, I mean, it wasn't much to see. Wasn't much to see at all.
What say you, Poe?
Yeah, it's easy work, man. I got a special place in my heart for the Rams because my brother who died, Didi, he loved them Rams. So I check up on the Rams every week. You know what I mean? And then the way Matt Stafford playing, man, hey, they gonna be that force in that NFC. Everybody's still talking about Philly and stuff. They gonna get it together. I don't know, man. Rams look tough, man.
They do. What's your thoughts on Nakua, though? Do y'all trust his ability to stay healthy so the Rams can make a run? Or does it even matter the way that offense look? And with them having Devontae Adams?
Yeah, he mattered. I told you, Devontae, he got there too low. You could tell he's still good, but he a little slow on the draw. You know what I mean? He playing on straight skill right now. You know what I mean? I seen him out there. He just tricking them the DBs. That's what he doing.
Yeah, and I don't trust that anybody can stay healthy because anything can happen. Like we see what happened to Daniels, last night, which was just a freak injury, So like anybody can get hurt on any play. This is a very, very physical game. So, you just gotta hope and pray that your team can stay healthy.
Y'all, real quick, y'all know what Devontae Adams remind me of? I'm pretty sure y'all can relate to this. When you were probably 12, 13, and you in a basketball league, or you you just at a park and y'all running fives or whatever, and you got the older guy, 45, 50, he got some grades. He can't out jump you. He can't run faster than you, but he just got savvy moves and he just killing everybody.
Yeah,
That's what Devontae Adams remind me of right now.
That's what he do. He trick you, man. I seen him a couple catches, man. He ran the DB off. DB was still running. He turned around and just put his hands up. Stafford just threw it straight to him. I like, man, he tricking these dudes, man.
Yeah, he definitely went to the right team. Go ahead.
Hey, before I had these back surgeries, I was in LA Fitness tricking them. I had them pro. They was out there like, man, somebody guard old school, man. Who guarding old school? I had them out there like that. The grades was popping. But look, that's a short gym. So I get across half court. If you ain't near me, bam. You know what I mean? They like, who got old school, man? Yeah, so I was in there like Uncle Drew. So yeah, them OGs that still got game can trick somebody.
For sure.
Them savvy veterans, man. Savvy veterans. Man, let's move on to this game. And this was one of the craziest games I ever saw. The Bears 47, Bengals 42. The Bears improved to 5-3. The Bengals dropped to 3-6. Old man Flacco, 470 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. I think the biggest thing from the Bears was their running back Monangai. With Swift out, Monangai had a day, 176 yards rushing. What was y'all thoughts on this game?
Ain't no way some second string running back should have that on the team, NFL team, man. Ain't no way. That's what I'm saying. That's their worst part, man. They can score with the best of them, man. I'm talking about don't matter who the quarterback because they got them receivers. But on the other
Yeah.
side, man, on the other side, what y'all gonna do? Y'all can't stop nobody. I don't understand that. That's been their
Well,
problem for years.
without Hendrickson in there, I mean, it's already the defense is already bad. We all know that. We knew that coming into the season. You know, after watching the preseason, we knew that the defense was already bad. But you take Hendrickson up out of there. But what happened yesterday had nothing to do with Henderson. We had a great comeback by them Bengals. Flacco was out there spinning that ball. What a beautiful comeback. You know, I was out officiating volleyball, so I wasn't able to lock in on my game. I got my TV where I could see it. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking down, looking up, and I saw we done scored. I didn't even see how we scored, what happened, but I looked down. We going for the extra point. We up one. You know, with like 49 seconds or something left. I'm like, oh my goodness, we done pulled this baby out. Cool, because I don't like not watching my games. I feel like it's bad luck. You know what I mean? So I'm like, cool, we're gonna pull this thing out. You know, I looked down and we lost the game. All I saw was the replay. It had to be some impersonators out there, some little league players or something, because I still really didn't see the whole play. All I saw was Loveland, I think, catch the ball, and then three Bengals players. I don't know if they was high fiving him, patting him on the butt, or what they were doing, but they didn't do nothing. How long was that pass?
They didn't
Anybody
rap.
know?
Man, it was longer than Lincoln Way.
Yeah. They ain't rap, man. They just try to hit him and he spent off of it.
See, y'all know what I was thinking. If y'all know me, you already know what I was thinking, because that was looking like that little acting, that little fake stuff. Like, hey, let's act like we're gonna try to tackle him. I mean, these guys are paid millions and millions of dollars. I mean, that was the how you get in the league. You know what I mean? They cut them type of players out. They don't even get to make a practice squad if you can't make an open field tackle. You know what I mean? So that was embarrassing, and I'm questioning if I really saw what I saw.
Yeah, man. Like Poe said, that defense is just terrible. And I remember T1, we had a conversation before the season started. And I'm saying, man, if y'all can at least be average, but this was before Joe Burrow got hurt. If y'all defense could just be average, the Bengals would be such a great team, man. Unbelievable.
We need the Bengals offense and the Browns defense. We need to combine these teams. The
That's a
Cleveland
Super
Added
Bowl.
Bean Bros.
That's a Super Bowl if that
Yeah.
ever happened. But let's move on to another surprising game I didn't have on my parlay sheet, which was the Vikings 27, the Lions 24. The Vikings improved to 4-4. The Lions fall to 5-3. I thought a lot of people were surprised about JJ McCarthy's performance. I don't think he like lit it up, but he played well. 143 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 9 rushes, 12 yards, 1 touchdown, and a surprising upset in a divisional game. What was y'all thoughts on this one?
Hey, to me, the MVP of that game was Brian Flores. He kept that high power offense to a limit. You know what I mean? That and they don't have nobody hurt. They got the same offense that exploded 2 weeks ago for 50-something points. You know what I mean? Brian Flores had the perfect defense and came. And then you said about JJ. JJ came and managed the game. He did good. And Jefferson happy. Jefferson got to see the Rock yesterday. He wasn't seeing that with Carson Wentz. You know what I mean? So, like you said, styles make fights.
Oh yeah,
that was a surprising game for me as well. You know, for the Vikings to go in there and steal one. in Detroit. That was pretty big. That was pretty big. Detroit really needed that victory too, as did the Vikings. This was actually really a big game for both of these teams, and for the home team to take the L, that's an impressive win for the for what I call it the rookie QB at Minnesota.
for sure. Uh, man, we spoke on Brian Flores, who has been doing a great job. I don't know why y'all let him go in Pittsburgh, Paul,
You
but
telling me?
I I know we remember him suing the NFL and all that. With the situation in Miami when he was the head coach. Is it time for him to get another head coaching job?
With everything opening up, it can't hurt. But I think they scared of him now. I
Yeah,
think they scared of him for him to be in control now. They don't want him head of an organization, and he's suing the NFL, which is the owners and stuff is still beating out the players. That's why I tell these players don't take no pay cut. These billionaire owners, man, don't give them no break, man. Get your
Right.
bag. Yeah, you know what I mean.
any
Get
thoughts
your
on that,
bag.
T1?
What was that question again? I had something. It slipped my brain.
About Flores getting another head coaching job?
Oh yeah. Man, those I think some people need to just stay in their lane. That
Hmm.
head coaching position ain't for everybody, and you kind of like lose some of that security when you go to that head coaching job. Then you got 3 4 years that don't work out. Now you didn't got the axe. Now you got to go hunt for another job. Because these head coaches, man, it's rough. I ain't so sure I would want to be a head coach. I might just be happy being that defensive or offensive coordinator,
Yeah,
especially if I'm at a great organization that's in the playoffs year after year. We getting those little bonuses and all of that. So it's tough to go and take over an organ. Most likely you will go to an organization that's not doing that good. So it's
right.
tough to go and turn the organization around, real fast right now.
Yeah.
Jet
Let me go.
like that part.
Yeah, he said
That part.
yeah, Jeff like said he speak his mind too much, and then he also said he wanted to draft Justin Herbert, and they made him draft Tua.
I
Yeah,
was
they don't
just
like
about to
people
say
who
that.
speak their mind. They don't like that. Your job, they paying you these millions of dollars. Your job is to say yes, master, and don't ruffle no feathers. Just like, for example, you don't hear nobody up in Cleveland talking about what's going on with them quarterbacks when everybody know what it is, but they're not allowed to talk.
Yeah,
True story. True story, man. That's crazy. And Herbert has been way better than Tua.
yeah. Tua on the verge of being out the NFL with all them concussions and everything.
One hit away.
Yeah,
For sure. Let's move on to the Jaguars and Raiders. Jaguars win this one 30-29. The Jags improve to 5-3. The Raiders fall to 2-6. The only thing I want to talk about in this game, at least for me, was Brock Bowers returning from injury. 12 catches, 126 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Damn, did he have a day? What was y'all thoughts on this game?
yeah. He a bailout dude. He real good. Gentry. When I seen some Gentry play well too with the running, but I don't think Gino is the man for the job for them, man. I don't think Gino the man for the job. And then they made Trevor Lawrence uh, look decent, but I'm saying like Raiders ain't it. Raiders is not it.
No, they not.
And that's crazy you say that about Gino because the Raiders were one of those teams who needed a quarterback and passed up on Shador 5 times. I really, really hate, that he's being wasted like this, and we're seeing all these other rookie quarterbacks get to see the field and just show if they can play in the lead or not. But yeah, the Raiders, I agree with you, Poe. They went the wrong way with Gino. It looked like it would have worked because he's had such a great season, in Seattle last year, but now we can see, hey, is it a system? You know, we was talking about Donaldson in the chat
Yeah.
earlier today, and so we can say, is it just that type of system in Seattle where they have, you know, if you can go in there and move that ball around, they got a good enough defense to where you can win some games. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's interesting there. But yeah, it does look like Gino has taken some step backs um, and not looking good. And the Jaguars are winning out here. These Jaguars and Panthers, they're impressing me this year. I hope they can keep it up, actually.
Yeah. I want to see Bryce do good, man. I want to see Bryce Young do good.
I do too. I do too. Now it's fun. I caught something T1 said. He said that they passed on Shador a few times, which is funny to me because we all know that Tom Brady is a part owner of the Raiders, and he
Hmm.
trained Shador. So that's leading me to think that this is coming from even a higher position when it
Hmm.
comes to, hey, don't draft this kid. Y'all got any thoughts on that?
You know which way I'm rocking. I'm with all that smoke right there.
Yeah, because I definitely thought until I heard the fix was out, I'm like when he was when he fell to the Steelers, I'm for sure. I was like, yeah, we got Shador. I'm as soon as he fell to us, I was like, man, we got Shador. Next thing you know, we got the big boy Harmon. He playing well, but I'm saying like for the future, we already know Aaron Rodgers can't last that long. You know what I mean? This is last year unless he get one more. You know what I mean? I know Mason ain't the future, but we still got Will Howard. You know what I mean? So we should have did that.
T1, let, for sure. T1, let me ask you. I know your Browns were on bye, correct?
Hmm.
Do you see Shador coming out the bye week? Because I heard he stayed like on break. He stayed in Cleveland. He said he got work to do.
Yeah, he all about work and really like if you just put the glasses on, man, you can see everything. You can put the glasses on, you can see everything. And Coach said that Dylan is still his guy, even coming out the bye week. So Dylan is going to go out there and he's going to start. But I think that they are also at the same time they're throwing. I don't know why they're doing this. We don't know why they're doing this, but they throwing Dylan out there and he just going to wreck the train himself. You know, because I guarantee you he can't go another game like this is it. This
Man,
is it before you start to see them Cleveland fans get real Clevelandy, and
they
they know
did,
how to get down because they're very, very loyal.
bruh. They had a boo campaign going on with Dylan this past weekend. They had a boo competition. They was booing Dylan. They was
Yeah,
booing Dylan, bruh. Like
And
it's gonna get worse.
and rightfully so. Because I think you know what's such a shame is that Garrett Wilson or Miles Garrett, I'm sorry, is an absolute mutant. That dude had like 5 sacks y'all last game. Y'all gotta do something on offense for that dude. Y'all can't waste that man's career because that dude is an absolute stud and he gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Hey,
yeah,
but look, here's the thing though, y'all. Here's the crazy thing. So I believe we're about to play the Jets again
Hmm.
in New York. We probably gonna win that game, and since we gonna probably win that game, Dylan probably gonna play again.
yeah.
Crazy,
He's,
crazy.
It's real crazy.
he said Cleveland needs to give Sanders a shot. He said, I mean, what you got to lose? You know what I mean? Like,
I
Nothing.
agree. I think it's time.
Two and
Let's
five.
move on.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to the last game on the docket. Chiefs 21, Bills 28. The Chiefs fall to 5-4. The Bills improve to 6-2. James Cook I've been saying it all year. One of the better running backs in the NFL, 114 yards rushing on that Chiefs defense. Dalton Kincaid, tight end for the Bills, 6 for a buck 01 and a touchdown. What was y'all thoughts on this game? Because I thought the Chiefs needed this game to stay in contention in that AFC West with Denver winning. What was y'all thoughts on this game?
Like I said, man. Hey, these games be dog fights, man. And James Cook, he's a better runner, but the Chiefs is staying hurt. You know what I mean? Even though they got some receivers about out a back,
Yeah,
Pacheco. You know what I mean? He's always hurt. You know what I mean? Like, but they couldn't. They usually win games like this, but now they're not winning these games no more. You know what I
yeah.
mean? They're not winning these games no more. So I don't know if they Vegas made the call, said the Chiefs can't win no more like that, or the Bills that good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. What you think, T1?
The Bills, to me, they were in complete control the whole game.
Yeah.
Uh, it almost was like no problem. And then, just like Poe said, you got to that fourth quarter, and it seems like Kansas City started playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, but it was too late. That magic is gone. That's done with. And Buffalo made sure that they put it away and got comfortable early, and with their running game, they was able to stay in control of this game.
For
I thought it
sure.
would be a little bit tighter.
I actually picked the Chiefs to win this game, but let me ask y'all this as we close. Do y'all think the Chiefs need to trade for Alvin Kamara, a Kenneth Walker? Do y'all think the Chiefs need to trade for a running back? And if they are to, who do y'all think they should target?
They need a healthy dude, but thing about it is, running backs ain't getting that bag no more. So they expendable. They saying running backs a dime a dozen. They think they plug and play. You know what I mean? So they need to go find a gym, a guy in the rough. They used to be good with that, man. I'm talking about like
I
all
was
the
just
running backs
gonna
that they
say,
had. Yeah, all the running backs they had. I'm talking about these wasn't high picks. They was dudes that fit the system. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
just need the system guy.
yeah, they're gonna have to go and try to find something.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
gonna have to
kind
try to
of
go find a diamond in the rough.
I'm kind of surprised they're not giving Brashard Smith some more run. Uh, I think that kid is dynamic, especially in the passing game. He might not be able to give you the tough the tough yards, the grinded out yards, but that kid, if you can get him in space, I think he can make plays for the Chiefs.
They need to go
But
trade for Montgomery. Try to go get Montgomery from Detroit, because they ain't giving
yeah.
up Gibbs. You know what I mean?
Oh no, they
What
couldn't
about
get
what
Gibbs.
about no. What about Pollard for the Titans?
Pollard lightweight. He NFL old though. Everybody don't know. He lightweight NFL old.
And
Yeah,
he
he
ain't
been
that
banged
big.
up.
Yeah,
He been banged up too.
yeah.
Yeah, his best days are probably past him.
Hey, they better go get. Well, I know the Jets ain't gonna do it, but Brees Hall.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about the Jets trading him though.
Yeah, like
Y'all don't think Kamara would be a good fit?
Camaro ain't last couple of years. He ain't impressing me, man. I don't know if
True.
it's just
I
because he
mean, he
was
probably, but he probably most likely would impress you in Kansas City.
yeah, because
If
they
that was to happen, he would impress you because Mahomes would be able to get him the ball where he needed, and he would be able to bail Mahomes out a lot.
yeah, the
Yeah, he
design
probably tiptoeing.
screenplays.
Yeah, he probably tiptoeing because he knows Saints ain't gonna do nothing. But
Can he demand a trade? Can Camaro
Yeah,
demand a
you can
trade?
always demand a trade.
I would if I'm him. I would. It what Kamara 30 now? 31,
They don't have to. They don't have to though. You can demand it, but they ain't got it.
Yeah, they don't gotta
Yeah.
do it.
Well, that's all I got, fellas. I appreciate y'all joining. Shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell so you know when we going live. You see down there, right there, scrolling across the bottom of your screen. That's all of our YouTube channels. Subscribe to this guy, subscribe to that guy, subscribe to me, subscribe to WTP Sports, Level of Sports 10, FanDuel Zaya, SEC Shine. We all in the house. Y'all love the content. Anything y'all got in closing, fellas?
Nope.
That's it, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to get this week going. Talk some more football. We got some more good football coming.
Yeah, Monday Night
Basketball.
Football right now.
We gotta. Somebody got to start bringing the basketball out. We got to talk about the b-ball. What's going on over on that end now?
Yeah.
Oh, you already know. You already know. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. That's all we got. We thank y'all for joining in. And as we always do, peace.
Peace.
We was in the building. Now we out. Love y'all, fellas.
Love you, man.
Love, bro.
So.
There we